steps backwards, yeah. Immature lover who don't use big words, yeah. I don't need convincing at all because I know what I want. Baby, can't you figure it out? What's going on in your heart? What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? What's it gonna take for you to show, take for you to show feels, yeah. I've been trying to take it slow, but my patience low. Think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? Yeah. Summer's over, still getting nowhere, yeah. If winter blows here, baby, I fear we gon' disappear. Do you even want me? Do you even worry that I'm gonna love somebody else? Do you think about me when you're feeling lonely by yourself? What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? What's it gonna take for you to show, take for you to show feels, yeah. I've been trying to take it slow, but my patience low. Think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? Yeah. One step forward, two steps backwards, yeah. Time's about, run out to use those big words, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need convincing at all because I know what I
Know what
want.
Hey.
Baby, dig deep, it's time to make a move on my
My
heart.
heart.
What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? What's it gonna take for you to show, take for you to show feels, yeah. I've been trying to take it slow, but my patience low. Think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? Yeah.
Okay. Hi. Do you know what? I'm not sure if you can hear me, so I'm just going to double check on here on my other device. I don't know if I'm audible. Hold on.
Hi.
Okay, I am audible. Okay. Okay, not me figuring this out. I get so excited every time I figure something out. But yeah, hi. Hi guys, hi, my name is Sylvia and I'm blind and I'm living my best life, taking you guys along with me. It is going to be a slightly chaotic stream. I've got the kids around, it's summer holidays, but we're not letting that stop us. We're going to carry on as we should. So I'm going to be talking about Love is Blind. I did tell you guys that I'm going to be doing like a blind react to the trailer, and we're going to talk through some of the cast members and all of that good stuff. You guys know I'm a big fan of Love is Blind, huge fan. So the UK season is actually, when is it starting? On the 13th of August. So yeah, like I'm excited, and so let's all get excited together and look at the casts and the people who are going to be there. If you're watching, please do say hi. Don't be shy, say hi. I can totally, can I see what you're writing actually? Let me see if I'm able to. If I go over here, yeah, if I go over here, I can see what you're saying. So if you're watching, say hi. Oh, hey Ryan, how you doing? Good to see you. but yeah, if you're tuned in, say hi, and I'm going to be able to see the messages on here when I'm able to go and see the messages. So I'm actually using my laptop camera, so I don't know how clear it is, and I haven't even got like my whole lighting set up, none of that. I literally, it was getting to a point where I'm procrastinating and it's just not happening, me taking time out to like try and figure things out, like make time and space to film. I've even got my dryer running. I don't know if you can hear it in the background. Hopefully it's noise minimizing, but yeah, so hopefully we make it work. We're gonna make it work. I don't know if it's clear enough, but I hope that it is. But I do hope my voice is clear enough. I wanted to record this, like I wanted to record this, edit, blah blah blah, and I was like, you know what? Let's just do it live, and it's there, and it's done, and it's there, you know. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna get started on the trailer. With a trailer, hopefully, you know what, wish me luck navigating this thing. But let's get started by watching the trailer, which I think is the best place to begin, and then we can look at the cast members one by one, and then that would be basically it. That would basically be us done for the day. I was gonna refresh my lip color.
Hi,
hello
Mommy.
Oh, you're all done? Okay, don't come over here though, mama. Well done.
I'm done.
You're done. That's wonderful. See. See, my lovelies. I do need to remove a certain thing on the screen right now. I think it's in the banners section. 1 second, mama. 1 second. I'll sort it out in a second. It's not in the banners section. Where did I find this? Right here. Give me a minute, Nara. Is it this one? No, not that one. Where is it? Oh gosh. There we go. That's what I wanted to take that off the screen. Okay. Now, let's see if I can find the. Let's see if I can find the screen that I want to share. I just have to zoom out a little bit. Let's find it so we can have a look at the trailer. Let's find the trailer. There we are. There we go. So this is the trailer for season 2 of Love is Blind UK. And do you know, I might have to come back. Hold on. I'm gonna have to come back. Please bear with me. Let's see, where's it gone? There. I'll have to come back, guys. Please bear with me. I'll be right back. There's something I have to do really quickly.
One step forward, 2 steps backwards, yeah. Immature lover who don't use big words, yeah. I don't need convincing at all because I know what I want. Baby, can't you figure it out? What's going on in your heart? What's it gonna take for you to love, me? What's it gonna take for you to show feels, yeah. I've been trying to take it slow, but my patience low. Think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for you to love me? Yeah. blows hit, baby, I fear we gon' disappear. Do you even want me? Do you even worry that I'm gonna love somebody else? Do you think about me when you're feeling lonely by yourself? What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? What's it gonna take for you to show, take for you to show feels, yeah. I've been trying to take it slow, but my patience low. Think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? Yeah. One step forward, two steps backwards, yeah. Time's about run out to use those big words, yeah. I don't need convincing at all because I know what I want. Baby, dig deep, it's time to make a move on my heart. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? What's it gonna take for you to show, take for you to show feels, yeah. I've been trying to take it slow, but my patience low. Think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? Yeah. One step forward, two steps backwards, yeah. Immature lover who don't use big words, yeah. I don't need convincing at all because I know what I want. Baby, can't you figure it out? What's going on in your heart? What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? What's it gonna take for you to show, take for you to show feels, yeah. I've been trying to take it slow, but my patience low. Think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? Yeah. Summer's over, still getting nowhere, yeah. If winter blows here, baby, I fear we gon' disappear. Do you even want me? Do you even worry that I'm gonna love somebody else? Do you think about me when you're feeling lonely by yourself? What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? What's it gonna take for you to show, take for you to show feels, yeah. I've been trying to take it slow, but my patience low. Think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? Yeah. One step forward, two steps backwards, yeah. Time's about run out to use those big words, yeah. I don't need need convincing at all because I know what I want. Baby, dig deep, it's time to make a move on my heart. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? What's it gonna take for you to show, take for you to show feels, yeah. I've been trying to take it slow, but my patience low. Think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? Yeah. One step forward, two steps backwards, yeah. Immature lover who don't use big words, yeah. I don't need convincing at all because I know what I want. Baby, can't you figure it out? What's going on in your heart? What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? What's it gonna take for you to show, take for you to show feels, yeah. I've been trying to take it slow, but my patience low. Think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? Yeah. Summer's over, still getting nowhere, yeah. If winter blows here, baby, I fear we gon' disappear. Do you even want me? Do you even worry that I'm gonna love somebody else? Do you think about me when you're feeling lonely by yourself? What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? What's it gonna take for you to show, take for you to show feels, yeah. I've been trying to take it slow, but my patience low. Think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? Yeah. One step forward, two steps backwards, yeah. Time's about run out to use those big words, yeah. I don't need convincing at all because I know what I want. Baby, dig deep, it's time to make a move on my heart. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? What's it gonna take for you to show, take for you to show feels, yeah. I've been trying to take it slow, but my patience low. Think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. How do I do the music again? Yeah, okay. We are back. Nara, go sit over there, please. What was I doing? Okay, I'm back. Let me just turn off the music completely. And then I need to double check if everything is working fine all over again, but I am back. Okay. Yeah, we're all good. Okay, so let's get started. As I was saying earlier, like I really just wanted to do this, like record it and edit it and all of that. But you know what? This is quicker. And then it's going to be on here. And then I get to do some extra bits, like, you know, the banner thing and all of that. And I get to practice. So win, and some more win. The only thing I need to figure out is not figure out, but I don't know. The only thing I feel like I wanted to do was set up my proper camera, but I just didn't have the capacity. Anyway, let's get started. So theoretically, when I do the thing I'm about to do now, you should be able to see the video that we are going to watch. So hopefully, hold on. Oh yeah, okay. So I just need to go on the actual thing and then enable the sharing. So theoretically, when I do the thing I'm about to do now, you should be able to see it. Wait, how come? Hold on. Hold on, I need to look up my phone. Where is it gone? I keep losing track of my phone. So I should be able to be seeing the screen right now, but you're not. So now I'm thinking, what's going on? I'm just going to say stop sharing, stop, and then we're going to try again. See, this is what I'm saying. Like it's a learning process for me as well. So do that. And then yeah, I've read those. Yeah. And then I need to select. And then after that, if I do that, you should be able to be seeing it. Hold on. Is it my... Hold on. I need to zoom in and see something. Because the screen should have come up. And I've done this before. I did this before in a different click. Okay. I did this before on a different layout for the live stream. It was... What? Okay. Okay. Figured it out. Okay, I got you. Okay. So that's how to do it. That's a bit different. I didn't have to do all that before, but okay, here we go. So this is the trailer, and hopefully you should be able to hear it. Let's press play. Oh my gosh, if I can find my way to the play button. Okay.
I mean, it's madness, falling in love through a wall.
Do you know what I've just remembered? That it doesn't play out loud for me. And I needed to wear the headphones. So give me a second. Let me get the headphones. Okay. This should really and truly be everything that I need now at this point. Like, okay, so headphones on. We are locked in and plugged in. Oh my gosh, wait. Oh, okay. Oh, God. You'd never guess what else is a new barrier. Should be able to hear me now. And then, which one is the headphone jack? Is it the top one or the bottom one? There we go. Okay. Oh, I can hear myself now. Okay, let's press play now. Let's try one more time. One last, not last time because I'm not giving up. Let's try again.
I mean, it's madness. Falling in love through a wall.
Let's go.
Except that it's not playing for me. Can't hear it. All right, I'll listen back on my phone because I can't have it two ways, you guys. I can't have my headphones and the microphone at the same time. So I'll listen back on my phone and turn off my mic so it's not echoing. Let's do it that way so it can be quicker. So I'll listen back on my phone and turn off my mic so it's not echoing. Let's do it that way so it can be quicker.
I mean, it's madness. Falling in love through a wall.
Let's go.
Maybe there's certain type of energies we don't fully understand yet.
I found my husband.
We're not here to mess about, girl. You're making me blush.
If I'm this happy through a wall, it can only get better from here.
I don't find it difficult to date multiple women.
That's just a part of the game.
That's really disrespectful. I'm not your plan B.
I was ready to get down on one knee.
My head's all messed up.
Get this mic off me.
It's not going to be the fairy tale for everyone.
Honestly, I'm not quick enough on these buttons, but I'm back. But yeah, there is a comment in here I wanted to read out. I know you can hear me. I'm doing really well for new software. I mean, I'm trying. But I think that one person in there that said, they're quite comfortable dating multiple people and just, having a whole giggle about it. I don't know how serious they are about it, but you know what? One thing I've learned with Love is Blind is that you kind of have to take the thing you hear with a pinch of salt. Can you turn that down, please? Thank you. You have to take everything you hear with like a pinch of salt because it's not always so straightforward. Sometimes, these clips, like especially at that point in time, I think it was in the pods when the person said it. I think it was in the pods. Or was it an interview? I don't know if it was one of those individual interview booth things or a pod, but technically that's what you're supposed to be doing when you go in there. Technically that's what Love is Blind is all about. Technically that's what a dating show is all about. You go in there, you meet a couple people, you choose your one person, and then that's who you move forward with. So I don't know, but maybe it was edited that way for us to feel like it's a bit of trouble coming, but these shows, it's always like that. There's always someone to stir things. Like, do you guys remember Sam from last year? That's all I have to say. It can't all be people over here serious, straightforward, and so on and so forth. There has to be some people in there who are literally there to stir the pot. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's looking like it's going to be a good one. But I'm always saying that because I'm biased. I love the show.
Soon my time on my tablet will end. They don't want it to end. Yeah.
It is bedtime. It has to end, Mama. I told you guys it's like summer break, so doing things by myself is gonna be okay. So we're gonna move on to looking at the cast. I did have up a window where we were gonna look at the different cast members and just read their background information. But going by how hectic things are going today, we're just going to go by whatever Netflix has shared about them on their socials. So let me find it. You know, on Instagram they have a page for Love is Blind, so we're going to go with that. That's what we're going to use.
I guess we have to go to bed now, because look.
Yeah, it's bedtime. It's quite late as well. You've had a day, okay? All right, go and sit with Daddy. Daddy's right over there. Go sit with Daddy. Thank you, Mama. Instagram, yes. I was like, what was I saying? It's on Instagram. Do you know what? This is what, you know, when I recorded last year's Love is Blind review recap sessions, you would actually see, I actually kept some of the background bits. Like there was a time I had to stop and literally do laundry and do a couple bits and bobs. It's life. It is life. So here it is anyway, Instagram, the Love is Blind page, and we're just going to look at whatever Netflix has shared about the cast members. This is the cast members now. The caption reads, if I can zoom in like a whole bunch and read the caption from Netflix. Where would it be? There we go. So the caption from Netflix reads, Love is Blind, Netflix UK. We are so back, introducing the singles of Love is Blind UK Season 2, premieres 13th August, only on Netflix. So that's their caption. And first up, we have Anu. Right, it's Anu. Anu, and I'm sorry if I'm not saying anybody's names correctly. I just haven't had the opportunity to hear their names out loud. So I wonder, do you know what they should do? You know, Love Island, I think maybe it was like last year or a couple of years ago, they did this video where they introduced themselves and they said, this is my name, it's pronounced like this, and they audio described themselves and all of that. They totally need to do that for Love is Blind. Like that would be, well, yeah, they wouldn't see it. They wouldn't see it before. Because I was like, wait, does that spoil it for them? But no, they watch the show once they're out. So that would be amazing if Love is Blind actually did that as well, because it's like nice and inclusive. And for those people who like have maybe who don't understand tone from what somebody is saying, it also helps when you explain the tone is like this and this and this and so on and so forth. But anyway, cast. Or characters, as I call them sometimes, because sometimes it's really hard to tell the difference between the two. Honestly, some people come on there to be characters and some people are themselves and they're cast members. But let's wait and see. So first we have Anu, gorgeous, beautiful lady. I wish I had some sort of audio descriptions. She has black hair, I guess. She's 29 and she's a singer. And a quote from her is, I'm looking for integrity, good morals, and nice breath. Can't go wrong with that, can you? Good morals. Yes, please. So do you know what? Hold on. I'm going to try and scroll. Yes, that worked. Yes, that actually worked. Hold up. Do you know what? I never even checked if the thing came up on the screen. Hold on. I was supposed to have shared it on the screen. Hold on. Let me put it up on the screen because you guys didn't see Anu. Over here. And then over here. There we go. And now you should have it on the screen. Yeah, you have it on the screen. So back to the page. I'll show you guys who Anu, because you didn't see Anu. This is Anu. She's a singer, and she wants good morals, good breath. Yes, please. And what was the other one? Integrity. I mean, yeah. Okay, so next up we have where is her name? This is Amy. She's 33 and she is a primary school teacher. Oh, I've had enough of guys putting in the trailer. Putting in the trailer that's not in the movie. It's like false advertising. Sounds like it's been a bit rough for her. So yeah, I've got my fingers crossed for Amy. She sounds like really genuine. She sounds like she's really a really nice person. I know, going by the stereotype, primary school teacher, you're like, oh, already. So yeah, I hope everything works out really well for Amy. Keeping my fingers crossed for Amy. So next up we have Ashley, who is 30. The ages are good. So far, so good. We had 29, 33, and 30. So far, so good. So Ashley is cabin crew manager. Do you know what? Is it cabin crew like on an airplane? I feel like we always need to have some kind of air hostess, cabin crew type. Are they called air hostesses anymore? I'm sorry if they're not. But I feel like we always have some kind of cabin crew on Love is Blind and really reality TV, like dating shows. I don't know. Maybe they're just always traveling too much to have time or something. But so we have Ashley, cabin crew manager, and she's 30, and her quote is, "I'm always a cheerleader. I feel like it's my time to fall in love." Oh, I think it's one of those quotes like, I'm always the bridesmaid. I want to be the bride this time. Okay, so next we have Barda. Again, I haven't heard their names out loud so far. So once I do, I'll be able to pronounce them better. But we have Barda, who is 32. Just lady. Everyone on these shows is gorgeous. Everyone on these shows tends to be absolutely beautiful. So 32, so far so good. 29 to 33 is the age range. And what does she do? Sales and let me zoom in a little bit more so I'm not like coming into your face like this. Sales and marketing manager. Okay. And her quote is, "I want someone who's spontaneous, go get ice cream in Rome." Ooh, okay. Sounds more like the cabin crew one, you would think. But okay. I love that. Love that for you, girl. Let's go get ice cream in Rome. Just for ice cream, okay. That sounds fun. She sounds fun. Okay, hold on. Just need to zoom out a bit so I can move on to the next person. Okay. Okay. Did I do it? Yeah, I did it. Next person, we have Christine. Christine looks, hold on, let me actually read what her role is. But she looks like a nice, decent, the word would say in Africa, in Kenyan, decent. But let's see. See, HR operations lead, right? Did I read it right? HR operations lead. Yeah, she looks like a decent, responsible. So Christine is 35 and her quote is, "I don't fall for the nice guy. But I also think I'm the nice girl fellas don't fall for." Oh, wait, so what is she saying? She falls for bad guys and then they don't fall for her? Like that's self-sabotage, no? Like that's kind of backwards, fall for the nice guy, then they will fall for you because you're the nice girl. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of backwards. But she solved her own problem. She knows what the issue is. But I'm wishing her all the best as well. I'm keeping an eye out for how things go for her. Guys, do you know, I read HR, and you saw that scandal with that guy, the CEO of whatever, that tech company that was messing with the HR lady and the HR manager person. And it was a whole scandal. Like, I'm sure you guys saw at the Coldplay, I think it's called Coldplay concert HR lady CEO scandal, like those keywords right there. But yeah, you can't actually judge a book by its cover. And honestly, that goes to show, yeah, your job is not who you are. A HR person is supposed to be like super responsible, blah blah blah, but like, You don't know. You never know, literally, as we saw. All right, next one is lipstick on my teeth. Next one is we have Danielle, who's 33. Danielle, who's 33, and she's an estate agent, also estate agent, and real estate, property, blah blah blah. Like a lot of, we have those a lot on Love Is Blind. I don't know if it's a thing, but let's see. So her quote is, "My dating history has been like trying to get to a destination with no sat nav." Oh, I could do it now. Do you know what? That's what it's the same for a lot of people. And I think really for most people, really all of us, right? Like when you don't know who you're going to end up with until you know. Like you don't know until you know. So I get it. You could feel a bit lost. And maybe if you're a bit lost for maybe what you might think is longer than you intended to be lost for, it could feel like, but that's what Love Is Blind is for. And maybe you can remove, I love Love Is Blind because it takes away all the other distractions, like, oh my gosh, they came wearing Converse. I don't like Converse. They need to be wearing, what other trainers are there? The Jordans. I don't know. Listen, I'm just trying to think of something really trivial, really trivial, something like that. And like, you'll bookmark it in your head and it's going to bother you. And it's really actually going to hinder how you move forward with this person. Because that could be anybody. It could be the female or the male wearing the Converse. It could be anybody, literally. But like I love Love Is Blind for that reason as well. Like it removes all the extra like distractions and all of that, and you can just focus really on who the person is, or at least who they present themselves to be. But time always tells. That's one thing I've always like maintained. Time will always tell. There's only so long somebody can be a character as they do here on Love Is Blind, especially when they move on to the point of like living together. Like, how long do they do that? Like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. When they get to that point, that's when the real person, that's when they really see each other for who they are. Not even in the honeymoon, because that's like a holiday, But yeah, next person, please. I can chat away forever, and we've got like 20 cast members to go through. We have Holly, who is 30, and she is a private chef. Ooh, okay. And her quote is, "I don't think I'm picky, but I'm not willing to settle for anything that doesn't feel electric." Yes, girl. Don't settle. Don't settle for anything less. But also sometimes, I don't know how you're going to be electrifying through, but you can. I was going to say through the pods, but you can. Okay, I'm looking out for this one as well. But private chef is such a cool job to have. I want to be able to cook like that. I'm assuming she can really cook because that's what you do in your private chef. Are you sure you wanted to do this live, Sylvia? Did you not want to just record this and rant away and then edit them out later? Next we have Katisha. Katisha is 31 and she is a nanny and makeup artist. Okay, side hustles into main hustles. Okay, income streams. So Katisha's quote is, "I've been single for 6 years by choice. I don't want to pick just anybody." Love that for you. So yeah, she's 31. So for 6 years, what, like 25? I'm going to learn one day to not try to do math on live. No, that was 25 though. Do you know what? There was somebody like that last year, and I think he was a guy. And the reason they were single for so long, I remember, it was the one who ended up with the. Oh man, I don't remember anybody's name. I don't remember anybody. He had long hair. It was Surfer Dude. Okay, Surfer Dude who ended up with corporate tech girl. Okay. Yeah, that one. So he was saying that he was single for something like 10 years or whatever. It was a ridiculous number. I was shocked. And for him, it was for a reason, like a particularly traumatizing relationship. So I don't know, hopefully that's not the reason here. Sometimes you just have to choose you. You have to choose you and take your time and build yourself up and all of that. So hopefully she has managed to do that and she's fully ready, like she said she is. Next person, Katisha's gorgeous, by the way, they all are. But yeah, let's see. What did I? Okay, it's all right. Next we have Laurie, like Laurie Harvey. We have Laurie, who's 37. I can't see the thing. Interior stylist. It's this you know this bit that says, I don't know if you can see my pointer, but you know this bit that says their jobs, it's like so faint. Sometimes if the backdrop is not too clear, I have to super duper zoom in so I can see it. Anyway, interior stylist. Are they not called interior designers anymore? I'm confused. Are they not called interior designers anymore? It's interior stylists now? Okay. Huh? There's two of them. Oh, hubby knows these things. Oh, okay. Oh, hubby knows these things. Put me on, you know. Don't leave. Yeah, you did. Yeah. So hubby, the professional in that department, said that there's two things. Interior stylist is the one who works under the interior designer, or is it the other way around? Yeah. Okay. So the designer, designs the interior, and then the stylist picks a pink cushion. I don't know. Okay, now you know. If you didn't know, now you know. If you're like me and you had no idea, now you do. And her quote is, I've manifested my man. Oh, he's on my vision board. I know it's time now. Oh, okay, sis. All right, bring it on. I wonder if you give them a description, did they like make sure they match you up with somebody? Because I think that's what they do. They like match you up with people who they feel like you'd be matched up with on both sides. So technically, beyond manifesting, you've acted on it. So let's wait and see. Do you know how to figure out how to swipe? Because it's like swipe. If you were on Instagram on your phone, you'd be swiping. So I had to sit here for a good 10-15 minutes. How do you swipe when you're on a computer? Should have Googled it on hindsight, but I don't know. I'm like that. I like to just figure things out by myself. Unless I completely fail, then I have to like ask computers. Anyway, next we have LOL. What a name. That's a lovely name, LOL. So LOL is 31 and the background is so busy. I have to zoom all the way in again. Oh God, can't even. I've gone to the maximum zoom and it's still too. Sorry, I'm going to move in close. She is an account manager in sales, right? She's a sales account manager or account manager in sales. Do you know what? I wonder why they tell us what their jobs are. Because it ties into, and this is like a whole tangent for me, and I'm going to talk about it in a different, maybe I'll do a live stream about it. I don't know, maybe I'll do a video. But it ties a lot into how we kind of put a lot of our identity into what our job is. And my take was that if you let's say if you're not working at the moment, if you don't have a job, then it feels like you don't have an identity. Meanwhile, you do. You are who you are, and you're like valuable regardless. But that's a whole tangent, right? I actually wrote notes, and I'm going to do that video and talk about it and just really dive into it. But I don't know, maybe they should their hobbies instead. You know that place where it says their job, their hobbies, I don't know, 2 sisters, 1 dog. I don't know. Something, I don't know. But anyway, her quote is, the apps aren't working, so I thought I'd put love into someone else's hands this time. You can trust love is blind if you can trust yourself, because it's really up to you. Well, okay, and the other person might very well be up to their own madness. But hey, you know, it's something. Let me just leave it at that. You trust yourself and trust your judgment. And at the first sign of anything out of line, move on. But not in the pods. Probably like later on in the pods. It's so hard. Like a lot of people have such great chemistry in the pods, and then they meet each other and not so much. But yeah. Next person. 28. Hold on. How old was Lol? 31, right? 28 is the youngest we have seen on here so far. Do you guys remember that season of Love is Blind in America? And it had like, I think even somewhere in Europe, had like people who are 24, 23. And I was like, what? Isn't the whole point of this show to get married? Anyway, Megan, 28. Megan, 28, her job is dance and fitness instructor. Do you know what? As much as I'm saying like your job isn't your identity, some jobs actually do really tell a lot about the person. But if someone's job is like administrator, it's like, that's not really who they are. There are some jobs that are so generic, and then there's others that are so passion led, you know. And this is, I think, one of them. Dance and fitness. This is one of them, or a creative job, or I don't know. Let me continue. Her quote is, "Dating is a bit shambolic." Dating is a bit shambolic. No one can commit. Oh, I'm so ready to meet someone. Oh, well, might be because, I don't know. I was gonna say might be because you're a bit younger, but I don't know. Maybe not. They all seem pretty ready to meet somebody, you guys. They're all good to go. Sarova. That sounds familiar. I'm pretty sure there's somewhere called Sarova in Kenya. Sarova, 29, another 29-year-old. She is a medical company owner. Ooh. Okay, boss lady, boss queen person. What's a medical company owner? Like someone who owns a company that like does medical things. Okay. I feel like her quote is, I feel like I finally got to a point where I know who I am and what I want. Lovely. With a job that sounds so responsible at 29. Yeah. What's this? Oh, the flowers. Wait, what? Flowers and what is this? Flowers and leaves. Oh,
Frosted flowers.
frosted flowers. This is so beautiful. Lovely. Thank you. Do you want to keep it safe? What a beautiful piece of art.
It doesn't smell of anything.
Yeah, because they're like
Paper.
Yeah. um, what was I saying? I feel like I finally okay. So oh yeah, we're done. So yeah, Sarova, responsible boss lady. Yeah. I hope they find or they have a match for her. Sophie, who is 28. Sophie, who's 28, and her job is a senior commercial manager. You see what I mean? Like some jobs, they are maybe something you trained in, something you studied, but it doesn't always fully say who a person is. That's why sometimes I feel like we need more than their jobs. We need a little bit more. But you know, to be fair, in their what do you call it? There is a page on Netflix, and it has more information about them. We're not going to read that today. That's just very, very long. I might maybe make a video reading all of that, but yeah, let's just stick to the notes, to the highlights. So her quote is, the first question I'll ask is, do you like football? You can tell a lot about someone based on the club they support. Ooh, she's a football fan. She's not trying to hear which club she's not trying to hear anything from someone who's from a club that she doesn't. I'm just joking. Or maybe. Like you can be club rivals in the same house. Right, babe? right? See, he's silent. He's like, I don't think so. I don't think so. But yeah, okay. But I don't know how much. Well, you know what? I don't know anything about football, actually. I was going to say, I don't know how much you can tell about a person by their football team. But I guess if you're like her and other people who have more football knowledge, maybe football teams have their own characters and characteristics. I don't know, I guess. Okay, next one. There's so many of them. Sometimes I end up forgetting who they are. Okay, Tara33. Tara's quote is, let me zoom in so I can see what her job is. She is a coffee shop owner. Oh, why did that make me smile? Because you can tell I love coffee. But a growth mindset is important. I want someone who's going to challenge me in the right ways. Okay, growth mindset. So next one. She sounds, I don't know, she could have given us more. I feel like she could have given us a bit more, you know. But maybe she did. This is just the highlights from Netflix, so maybe she did. Next person is here we go. Yolanda. Yolanda is 26. Yolanda is 26. She's on the younger side. I think she's the youngest one here. She might be so far. Youngest one so far. Oh, accidentally. Okay.
That's your mistake.
Okay, so Yolanda is 26 and she is a specialist occupational therapist. Okay, love that. I have a big personality. I need someone spontaneous and adventurous. Yeah, like the one who likes to be taken to Rome for ice cream. Love it. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, what was the name of the other one? Her name was Tara. Tara could have given us a little bit more, you know. So that's them. Oh, is this all the girls? That's all the girls. Oop. And that's all the girls. I'm going to try and see if I can find the guys. Hold on. How do I do that? Yeah. Let's try and see if we can find the guys. This is the girls. Is this the guys? This is the guys. Yeah, this is the guys. Okay. So the first guy we have is, oops. The first guy we have is Billy. Just checking that everything is still showing because I'm literally on the other screen. The first guy we have is Billy. Billy is what does Billy do? Army physical trainer. Oh, and he's 35. And his quote is, "I think I'm single down to bad luck. I just haven't found a connection." Oh, okay. Okay. I feel like there's someone else that said something similar, like, oh, you know the one who was saying about she seems to like the wrong guys. Oh, honestly. Hold on, let's find our way back. She seems to like the wrong guys. Give me a minute. Why is it not doing the... It's not letting me scroll. Why is it not letting me scroll? Okay, hold on. Let's try. Why is it not letting me scroll? Just straight back to Anya and them. Oops. Oh my gosh, I can't scroll. No, it's not that. Like, I need to get to the next person. The way I was doing it before was using the mouse up and down button. Let me zoom out. I don't want to have to use the I don't want to have to use the Netflix one, you know, the website one. Yeah, see, it's... Bear with me just a second. Technical issue. How do I scroll to the next person? Oh my gosh. Let's ask Google. Let's ask Google. Where's my other phone? We need to ask Google how to. Because now I can't keep you here waiting for me to find a way to scroll. Let me ask Google how to scroll on Instagram carousel on laptop. So it says to scroll through on Instagram carousel on a laptop, you can use the arrow keys left and right, or click the arrow buttons that appear on the post. There's arrow buttons on the post? Let's see. Arrow buttons on the post, apparently. Apparently. I don't see it though. Might need to. Is there an arrow? There? Oh, found the arrow. We found the arrow. Okay. I found the arrow. So, okay. So next one we have is Charlie. Charlie's 28, and he is an electrical engineer. His quote is, "I've been a bit of a party boy in the past. I'm ready to settle down and find the one." I don't know. I feel like with the guys, I need a bit more context. You know, I can't even say too much. And one thing you're not going to get from me is a lot of commentary on people's appearances, because obvious barrier. Chris is 33, and wait, let me see if I can manage to tell what Chris is wearing. Maybe I can try and comment on their style, but I don't know. He's just I don't know. He's wearing a shirt and a t-shirt, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. Chris is 33, and he is a data analyst. You'd expect a data analyst is what, like tech? I was gonna say you'd think they would come in a suit. I swear some people came in suits last year. Let's see if anybody does here. I'm a bit of a lone wolf and like my own space, so I need someone to be patient with me. I can feel you on that one too. And chose a job that won't really okay, so we have Demola. Hey, Demola. Well, do you know, I cannot assume, but his name looks African, but I cannot assume. Demola is 31 and financial analyst, loads of analysts. His quote is, "I'm a sucker for love. I want Love is Blind to sort me out and do me a solid." Is he the one who was saying that he doesn't have a problem dating multiple people? Maybe not. We have Jack. God, I can't see. We have Jack. Jack is 33, and he's an app creator and founder. Oh, we should look at the full what is it called, summary description thingy, profile. I finally remember the word. It's called a profile. The full profiles usually tell you more about them, so maybe they mentioned the app there, or maybe he'll mention the app in the show. Anyway, his quote is, "I've taken some time to work on myself. I'm ready to get back out there." Okay, lovely. So we've had a couple people who said they've taken time to work on themselves, as they should. But I'm saying I'm ready to get back out there. It's like something happened again, similar like to the other girl. I wish I could remember people's names. The other girl. The girl. Oh, when I was going through the girls. Okay, we have James, who's 36. What does James do? Real estate again. Real estate manager. Loads of real estate people on Love is Blind. I don't know if that's a job that really says much about somebody's personality, you know. I don't know. I need to read his quote. Just need to angle it properly. "I'm quite an emotionally open person. I need someone to get me." Yeah. I think with most people, you need somebody to understand you. And I think, well, he says he's emotionally open, but I don't know if he means if he's emotionally complex. But yeah, we'll see. And then we have Javan. Do you know, last year there's some people's names I read so wrong, and then when the show started and they said their own names. This is why I'm saying we need that intro from all of them. They need to do their audio descriptions. They need to tell us how to pronounce their names and all that good stuff. Next season, please. Love is Blind. Next season, please. But yeah, Javan is 28. Zoom in, and he is a health coach. What is a health coach? Like a dietitian? Okay. I'm a visual type of guy, but ultimately the personality always wins. Glad you know that. Glad you know that, and glad you've admitted that before even going in there. But especially for visual people, I think that Love is Blind is the absolute best thing for them, because it does kind of remove that barrier or that distraction. Like I said, the only thing is, right, the only thing is with the visual people, like they'll meet somebody, like, you know, in the pods and everything will click. And then they see the person and something goes off. Like it doesn't, they seem to have such a hard time getting past it. I'm trying to think of an example. Like last year, I think it was season 6 of Love is Blind USA, the original one, right? There was this girl, I can't remember her name. Literally, the couple, basically, she looked so uncomfortable in the whole reveal, so uncomfortable. She just wanted to be out of there. And it was so disappointing. Oh, and then they didn't even go on their honeymoon thing. And it was so disappointing, because it was like, why did they show us all of that? Why did they waste so much time showing us all of this like context around them, only to cut them out the show at this point? What was the point of all that? But that goes to show how much they didn't click. I think they cleared it up in the reunion, and they said something about, yeah, they didn't actually go on the trips because they choose which couples go on the trip and such, blah blah blah. But you could just tell, and they had already, you know, gone their separate ways. You could just tell, like, it wasn't working for her. Like, she's if you're a visual person, you're a visual person. But I would hope that this experience helps people out in terms of trying to figure out how to move forward without being so shallow. Yeah. Okay. I've had it on here for a minute. I've not even read who this person is. We have Jed. Jed is 31, and he is a configuration manager. Is that IT? Configuration. Sometimes I feel like they need, if you're going to tell us your job, yeah, and your job is very niche to your field, I feel like you need also more context around it. You know, like, I don't know, if you don't know a lot about construction, like I didn't know a lot about construction before I started working in construction all those years back. So if somebody said to me, a quantity surveyor, I'll be like, what's that? What do they do? What is that? If you just said that to me just as a job, like my job is blah 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 blah. So context, please, for the rest of us who just have surface knowledge of certain industries and fields, and so, you know, so on and so forth. Anyway, my mom, you can literally see me trying to reel it back in, like, stick to what I'm saying. But yeah, his quote is, my mom and dad are still together. That's the kind of love I want. I love that. Want. Sorry, I said want. I want. I love that. Okay, so next we have Jordan, who's 29. Just real quick though on that one, yeah. For those people who, because a lot of them come on here and they're like, oh, you know, my parents are still together. That's how I want it to be. I think even on the last season of Love is Blind, the USA one, somebody came on and said that, and their parents came on, and I guess for the people doing commentary, right, for the people who can read body language and all of that, they were picking things about how the interaction was going between the parents. But there's only so much you can tell from literally 10 minutes of watching somebody anyway. But those long-lasting relationships, it depends on the people. It literally depends on the people. There are so many, what are these things called? Compromises and concessions and all of that people make to be together for 40, 50, 60, 70 years. So yeah, like you want to be a little bit careful when you're modeling what you want against somebody else in your life. But I love that. I love it when people have that sort of relationship to look up to. So next we have, oh my God, Sylvia, get through them. What number are we on? Oh, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 left. Let's finish this, please. Okay. Next up, we have Jordan, who's 29 and lift engineer. What? You can just be a lift engineer by itself? Okay. Jordan's a lift engineer, is 29. Hold on. Are we seeing more younger guys than there were girls? Not that it matters, I guess. In some cases, age is really literally just a number. But okay. I've gone for looks in the past, but I've learned it's what's on the inside that gets you together. In the past, and you keep that in the past. I remember Sam and a couple other people last year coming on and saying that, like, back in the day, I'm sorry to keep picking on Sam, but yeah, in the past I went for this, but now, in the past is when somebody looks good, but now. A lot of people say that, but when it gets down to the nitty gritty, when push comes to shove, yeah, they can't make the right decision. So I don't know. Let's wait and see. Oh, this is cool because it's got like their social medias, Cool. Next person is as in they're tagged. It's got the social media tag. Next we have Cal, who's 32. Cal, 32. Gym owner. Okay, business person. Who's the other business person? What did she do? Was somebody? What did she do again? What did she have? Medical company. I've been set up by friends before. I'm hoping for better luck this time. He's not saying what the issue was. Or maybe he did and it's just not in this tiny blurb. Next we have Kieran. Kieran is 28. And is he wearing a suit? No, sorry, that's not a suit. I was saying, let's see if anyone comes in a suit, but no, it's a shirt and a t-shirt. This seems to be the uniform. Is this the uniform now? Is this what people wear? Kieran, 28, gaming entrepreneur. Okay, love it. Sounds like fun. What are you taking from behind me? Oh, okay. I'm a naturally caring person, but I also want to be cared for. That's like the guy from last year. What was his name? The sweetheart from last year, you guys. I can't remember his name. Let me know in the comments if you know who the sweetheart from last year is. Yeah, it's gone. I can't remember his name. Next we have Patrick, who's 33. Patrick is a human design coach. Is that not a fitness trainer? Human design coach. Okay. So Patrick, human design coach. His quote is, "I'm really big on energy. I'll definitely be able to tell if my person is behind that wall." Yes. Sound like, you got yourself organized. Yeah. It's one thing to go with one mindset, but sometimes things go kind of left. Nara, please, don't touch. Sometimes things go left once you're in there. Like you could go in there, with your mindset, you're all set, you're all good to go, and then things happen. So yeah, we have Ross B. Oh, is there another Ross? Ross B, who's 32, and he's a builder. I want my happily ever after. Marriage, kids, a family, and a future. Yes. Yes. Sorry, hold on. Let me fix this. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Do you know what? I'd have preferred if my window was slightly bigger, you know? But it's fine. We'll sort it out next time. Okay. So did we do Ross? Yeah. Ross B the builder. Next we have there we go. Ross M. Ross M is 30 and he is a barbershop owner. So we have a couple business people here in the guys section. I think in the lady section we had 2, maybe 3. Does the chef, the what do you call it? I wanted to say personal chef. Oh my gosh, what are they called? Private chef. Does that count as a business? Because technically you're like self. Anyway, Ross M says loyalty is important to me. If that's there, you can build a fantastic relationship with somebody. I think loyalty is something you earn and you work up to. So I don't know if loyalty is something you can expect initially in the initial stages, especially because the whole point of this show is for somebody to be to see how many connections they can get, to connect with many people and then connect with one moving forward. But loyalty is definitely very important to move forward with somebody. I don't know if that's the one thing you want to start looking for from the beginning. But yeah, so we have Tom, who's 35, retired pub landlord. So what do you do when you're a retired pub landlord? You sell it? You sell the pub? Life throws its challenges at you. So I'm looking for someone who can keep things light and fun. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, it's good to have fun. I hope you don't mean in terms of commitment, because I think there was a couple last year who were just literally in the booth kikiing, catching a key, whatever the word is. And when it came down to like their honeymoon, they didn't know too much about each other. So yeah, but it's good to have fun. Like don't be a bore, be a but yeah, so that's everybody. We're gonna look at. Stop sharing. You know what? Literally, there was a window on here that had all the details of all the cast members. But what I'm not going to do is read all of that. What we're not going to do is read all of that, honestly, you guys. But yeah, so that's the cast of Love is Blind UK season 2. So excited. Can't wait to watch it. Can't wait for it to start. Let me know if you're watching this back. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any favorites going in. Sorry, hold on. It did something weird, which was I don't know what was happening there. Okay, we're still up. We're still on. It's okay. Let me know if you have any favorites going in. But yeah, that's all of the cast. There's a couple that I'm thinking about. So yeah, come the 13th of August, maybe not the 13th itself, but maybe like the next day, we will be going live and recapping the episodes bit by bit. And yeah, there's a keyboard on here. I keep nearly dropping it. But yeah, thank you so much to those of you who tuned in. If you're watching this back, like, just well done, because that was a long one. I'll catch you guys on the next one, and thank you so much for bearing with me. I promise I'll be a bit better, but next time. But well, we live and we learn. It's a learning curve for most things if you're new to them. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for tuning in. If I can just find the outro stuff, and I'll be ending the stream. Let's see if I know how to do this, you guys. Was it in here? Oh my gosh. Okay, I found it. I think I did find it. Okay. On goes the music. Okay, catch you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. It's late o'clock. Okay, bye.
One step forward, 2 steps backwards, yeah. Immature lover who don't use big words, yeah.